I was thinking of the future, and it's here, right? And the future is going to have lots of robots. They're going to do stuff for us. We don't want complete autonomy. We actually want human AI system because machine learning will do what you tell it to, whether it's what you actually wanted, whether it's ethical, whether it's legal. Is often a human and a machine can collaborate and come up with a solution that's better than anything just the human could do or just the machine could do.
Hello everyone, as a continuation of our YYC DataCon coverage, we're going to review another speaker's presentation with Aysa. Today she's talking about Professor Matthew E. Taylor and his talk on Centaurs and Intelligent Augmentation.
In this talk, Professor Taylor argues that the future of automated intelligence will have modern-day centaurs. As you may know, mythical centaurs are half human and half horse, and with this analogy, he explains that how modern centaurs will combine the strength of both humans and AI systems, as opposed to having completely autonomous robots. First, he talks about the advantages of autonomous robots and how AI can help us in performing tasks with 3Ds that are dirty, dangerous, and dull. He mentions that AI is not just for the experts, but everyone should know just enough about AI to know the opportunities. Then he discusses potential disadvantages of completely autonomous AI. It will do whatever you want to do, whether if it's ethical or whether it's legal or moral. He talks about some examples of human and AI collaborations. One of them is Amazon Mechanical Turk. It's a platform that uses people and asks people to help, for example, for labeling data sets to help AI, and they pay people through this platform. Another example is real-time captioning. This project is called Legion and Scribe. It's really hard to simultaneously translate and caption when someone is speaking. But what this platform does, it helps with the help of AI and human at the same time, it performs simultaneous captioning. Another example he talks about is calendar.helps. Again, it's a collaboration between human and AI for example, scheduling meetings. And there is another very interesting project that's called AI Redefined that helps emergency vehicle dispatching. So this is a task that cannot be completely automated because you don't trust AI that much to do that life and death scenarios. But with the help of human and AI, this can be very effective. So basically, these are some examples that Professor Taylor talks about between human and AI collaboration and the potential projects that can be done and how the future of AI could be with collaboration between AI and humans. Another type of human AI collaboration he talks about is human compatible robots, that everyone can train these robots, not only the experts, but anyone without any AI knowledge. So it's going to be similar to training a dog. For example, when the robot is doing what you want to do, you can tell a good robot or bad. If it's doing something you don't like, you can tell bad robot, and this is how they are trained. And even the old robots can transfer their knowledge to new robots and teach them. My biggest takeaway was currently only AI experts are working on AI projects, But the way this can be applicable to anyone who is not even an expert and don't have enough knowledge in AI can collaborate in AI projects. And the fact that he mentioned everyone needs to know just enough about AI just to know the opportunities it can bring. You don't have to be able to completely develop an AI system, but it's great for everyone to know what the opportunities are, and if they want to uh, generate something new, they can either learn about it or just ask some experts to do that. So I think that's the also the goal of our podcast. We want everyone to be familiar with AI, even if they don't want to be involved in details.
Based on the sort of this human AI integration, do you see any sort of downsides? He mentioned some disadvantages, but did you sort of come away with any other disadvantages?
Yeah, I think the disadvantages that he was talking about was for completely autonomous AI systems, which I totally agree. I think this collaboration can really mitigate these problems. For example, if a human performs the most important or critical tasks and only gets help for less important tasks, let's say from the AI systems, or for, as he mentioned, for dangerous action. For example, searching a field that there might be explosives, dangerous for human, but we can send AIs to those fields. So I think this collaboration can really mitigate these disadvantages that autonomous AI can have.
So, what sort of systems would you consider to be, or did he mention, would be in place to prevent illegal labeling or incorrect labeling or somebody just trying to hack or mess with the system?
That's a really good question. So yeah, so basically what you're saying is there might be people that label these data incorrectly for some reason. Um, I think one idea could be not just using these data for training, but first checking this with currently available AI systems as a test case. And if it's approved by AI that is already existing, and then they can be used as a training data set later. So it basically can be an iterative process. Human labels, AI approves, then it's being used for developing the same, like improving the same AI system.